What is up, lads and lassies? It's your boy Lugger the Mun, back here with a dank flow free speedrun bonus pack. I did actually achieve the sub 10. I snagged a 953, which I couldn't do better than that. I know for a fact because there are still quite a few mistakes in this run, and some places where I can definitely go faster. But I feel like bonus pack overall is just a bit more tricky than classic pack, but my times of them are pretty similar at this point. So, last video I mentioned the homie Ashcon. I was actually pronouncing his name correctly. He messaged me after the video and was like, "Yo, noob, you doing it wrong." I'm like, "Oh, sorry." So yeah, it's not Ashcon, it's Ashcon. So that was my bad. Speaking of Ashcon, that guy beat my classic pack record by like 5 seconds. So he's sitting at like a 944. I'm sitting at like 949. So yeah, I don't have the world record for classic pack anymore. It's honestly, I kind of felt like it would last a bit longer than it did, but it's all good. It just means I'm gonna have some competition, which, I mean, it's all fun and games, you know. It's just part of the fun. So, I will say I've had a ridiculously long day today. Like, a bunch of shit happened, and it's been very, very. I don't even know how to describe it. There's been a lot that's happened, so I'm kind of gone. So if I sound like that, I'm sorry, but I also want to submit my run, so I'm gonna record this, and I would prefer to keep it with commentary if at all possible. So, I don't know. I did actually try some 6x6 Mania runs just out of curiosity, and dude, Mr. Taco currently holds the record for that. He has like a 709, which at first I didn't realize how insanely good that was until I attempted a couple runs last night of 6x6 just out of curiosity. I didn't expect to beat the record by any stretch of the imagination. I was just kind of like, let's see how hard this actually is. And I think I did like 4 attempts. I didn't break 8 a single time, and which means I basically have to lower my time by a minute. Which, I mean, in like classic pack and bonus pack, that might sound like a lot, but it's also there's a lot of time to gain, because the bigger the boards get, the harder it is to do them. Like, by the time I get to 9x9, I was actually I was just watching the last couple levels here not too long ago, and I go kind of slow on like the last levels. So there's definitely a lot of time to gain. So like even there, like I could definitely be going faster than I am right now. So there's a lot of time to gain just because of the different map sizes. But in the manias, they're all the same board size. So if you're not fast at that kind of board, then you're just kind of screwed. And I think that my 6x6 Mania speed is not terrible. I mean, I was able to get like an 808. I'm not sure if I'm going to like post it for now, just because, I mean, I might. I don't know. I mean, that would be second place on the leaderboard by like 4 seconds. I'm beating Duralodon because he is an 812. But it's, yeah, Mr. Taco, he mentioned it in the Discord, but he was kind of like, yeah, I had one run where I was just able to go insanely fast, and I haven't been able to break 720 since. So even he's like kind of shocked that he was able to get 709. Like, that's how insane the time is. So I might continue to try 6x6. I do find it a lot more chill than classic and bonus pack, just because it's all the same board size, but it's also a lot more daunting, just because of like how fast that time is. Like, I don't understand how he goes that fast. Like, if you look up his channel and watch or you just go to speedrun.com, look at the leaderboard, look at Flow Free, like look at 6x6 Mania, you can just find his video there. If you look at his video, like, it's crazy how fast he goes, and like his recovery is on point, his accuracy is ridiculous. Like, I feel like a main problem I have with this game, I've mentioned this before, but I have really bad like accuracy, especially when it comes to like going around corners. I'm really bad at that. Especially when I'm trying to do them fast. So it's just like, I don't know. I'm not sure I'm even gonna be able to beat the 709 or not. I mean, not to say I'm not going to try. I'm definitely going to try, just because, if anything, I want to get a sub 8 first, and then, like, just improve my time on that. I do want to see if I can have a stake in at least every pack of the game, at least as runnable, just because, I mean, I like this game a lot. It's pretty good fun. But I'm not too optimistic about my chances for that. So something else that I noticed I do a lot with this is that sometimes like an example just happened there where I don't quite connect a pipe at the end. I think it's almost always the last pipe at the level of the map. Like right there, I mess up on like the last pipe, so and then I have to reset pretty much the entire level, or either that or because I don't connect it and then I tap where the next level button was gonna be because I had pre-tapping to save a bit of time. If I don't connect the last pipe, it tends to mess me up, so I have to restart the level. So there's just a lot of polishing off I need to do of my gameplay techniques. Right there, right there. It's almost always the last pipe of a map. There we go. Talking is hard apparently. So I remember Ashcon telling me that he thinks that I'm better at the game than him, which I mean it's not necessarily a contest. I mean it kind of is just because we're competing for times, but because everybody has different strong suits when it comes to this game. Like I feel like I'm pretty good at like seeing a board and just knowing how to solve it, whereas Ash has a lot of time in his hands and is good at like he's really fast at 5x5. He's really good at just practicing and stuff. Mr. Taco is just insanely good at warps and also at just having really good game speed and knowledge. So he's like the OG. So even though Ash and I do have faster times than him on Classic and Ash hasn't run bonus pack yet. I'm assuming he's gonna move to that just to beat me because he can. But that doesn't make any Taco that doesn't make Mr. Taco's wow. That doesn't make Mr. Taco Eater's skill any less impressive. Just because we're able to have a faster time on one pack of the game than him does not make us better players. Just like Ash having a faster time than me doesn't necessarily make him the best a better player than I am. I'm not trying to discount his ability, but there's more at stake than just one pack per game because this game has a ton of different packs because they're all different. I mean, there's the Warp Sampler, Hexus Sampler, Bridges Sampler. There's Party Pack, Amoeba Pack, bunch of different stuff. There's Kids Pack. There's 5x5. There's Time Trials. For such a simple concept for a game, it's actually kind of complex sometimes, which is interesting, but also kind of neat. So along with 6x6, I also attempted. I didn't time it or anything, but I played through the entire Amoeba pack just to see how it would go. The record for that's currently held by Duraludon. It's a 39 something. Mr. Taco's in second with a 47. Dude, Amoeba pack takes forever to do. Oh my gosh, the maps get so big by the end. It's really hard to do them fast, and I don't know. It's a very exhausting run because you're just sitting there for 40 minutes. If I am eventually gonna run that, I don't even know what the heck I'm gonna do for recording because I don't want to just have 40 minutes of flow-free gameplay. I feel like it's gonna be really boring to watch, but also I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to fill 40 minutes of time with that. So I'm 40 minutes of talking because I already struggled to come up with things to talk about in 10 minutes, let alone 40. That's 4 times the amount of talking I need to do, which I'm good at rambling, but I don't think I'm that good at rambling, So I'll have to figure something out. I might oh, that's another thing I should mention. I might add some another game. I don't even know. I don't know how it's gonna work. I could just post the flat run and just kind of leave it. And just kind of expect it to not do well, which it's fine. I'm not really doing this for the views. I'm just doing it to have an outlet for flow free because I like the game. But I did mention in my last video I mentioned the gameplay for another game I wanted to post. Well, I actually had a video that was I actually liked. The audio was fine for the most part, but I probably shouldn't have done this, but I deleted it because I kind of regret it. I wish I hadn't, but the gameplay lagged a ton. The recording, I don't know what was up with it, but it just lagged so much, and so my audio came through fine, but what you were seeing in comparison to the audio was just a couple steps behind. I don't understand why. I might have to just retry, and maybe it's just a beginning of the video thing. I'm not sure. I wish I hadn't deleted it because I could just go back and check because I was oh, it's bad. I just deleted it. I wasn't thinking. It's my own mistake. I have to take responsibility for that, but yeah, so I do want to do other things besides just this game, but it's kind of complicated when I don't really have any YouTube experience. I don't have any editing skills. I'm not I'm not really special. I just can kind of connect colors fast. I don't really have any knowledge about how the game works specifically. I mean, not the game. I don't really have any knowledge about how to like make videos well or like make them look super polished. I'm just kind of winging this. So I do want to do other things, but it's also a work in progress because I do have a laptop, but it's basically just a glorified toaster. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I do intend to do other things, but I also have a lot of stuff on my plate that I have to do first. I have a lot of things I need to learn before I can do that. It's just it's a long process, but I do want to do other things, so be prepared for that. It might be a while off in the future, but yes, that's my plan for now. So, as always, thank you for watching. Have a good night or day or whenever you're watching this, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.